Hi Aries, I'm Brenda and I'm here again today to give you your weekly angel tarot card reading for the week of May the 18th to May the 25th. In addition to the tarot card reading, I have added again a one-time oracle card to tie in the end of this week. I apologize for these coming out a little bit late. I was out of the country last week and I think I must have caught a cold on the plane coming home, and I couldn't have done them earlier for all the coughing that I was doing. So I do apologize for that, Aries. Here is your week. We start the week with an air card, Aries, and this particular air card is the Five of Air. And the Five of Air talks about some of you that have a choice to make, but they're telling me that it's a bit of an unwise choice because there's others in the background whose motives are not the same as yours. And they're saying that you need to learn from this situation. On Tuesday, you've been given another air card, and this particular air card is the Queen of Air. And the Queen of Air can be a person around you who that you know. It can be an employer, it can be your mother, it can be someone that you look up to who's an older woman because she is ahead of her court. She takes care of that. She's very mature. But this talks about this particular Queen of Air as an independent individual. She's experienced realistic and can be witty. So some of you will know her. Now, this card speaks of, again, the first card talked about a choice. This one speaks about a decision you have to make, and it has to be an objective decision that you're making. For some of you, it is a card that speaks of you clearing out things that don't serve you anymore. And you're going to be doing that, okay? Also, you're going to see when you're doing this, they're saying that you need to do it with humor. So when you're clearing out, whether it's people or actual physical things or things around you that you don't need, don't serve you anymore, you need to do it and smile when you're doing it. On Wednesday, you've been given a major card. And this particular major card is the release card. And the release card speaks of, for some of you, it's the end of a project or you're at a crossroads right now in your life. And you're on the threshold of making an important change in your life. And this card can have to do with perhaps a legal issue you are resolving, and it will get resolved. And if you are dealing with lawyers or attorneys, they are going to end up, these issues will be resolved favorably for you, for some of you. And they're also saying that for some of you that are doing exams or tests right now, they are going to end up in your favor and they're going to go well. They say that some of you are going to be in the process of making a landmark decision in your life that has to do with perhaps your career or your job, and it's going to involve change. Some of you are actually moving in a different direction right now, and know that it's going to be a new beginning for you. On Thursday, you've been given a fire card, and this particular fire card is the Page of Fire. And the page is a young individual who's not quite mature, can be a male or a female, and this young individual is outgoing, creative, confident, and sometimes can be mischievous. And this individual, I'm sure some of you have around you right now, and you'll know who I'm speaking of. But the card itself, the meaning of the card right now is saying that there's news coming into you of an exciting and new endeavor. And they're saying that when it comes in, you need to use your originality and your own ingenuity with handling this new endeavor. On Friday, again, you've been given another fire card. And this particular fire card is the Knight of Fire. And this knight is a mature man. He can be your significant other. He can be a neighbor, a brother, a nephew, someone you work with. But he is passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and sometimes he can be a little restless. I'm sure some of you know who he is around you as well. This card speaks of a sudden event that's coming into you right now. And they're saying that it's almost urgent and it needs immediate attention because time is of the essence. This event that's coming in, and you need to deal with it right now. Think things through carefully. On Saturday, you've been given yet again another fire card. Now, I'm going to tell you, fire cards represent our ideas, our inspirations, where we feel passion, we display amazing creativity, and we set our dreams in motion. It can correspond to our career, art, adventure, risk-taking, and self-development. So, you've had 3 of these already in this reading. You now have the 9 of Fire. Excuse me. And the Nine of Fire tells me that some of you have come up upon a situation where you've almost wanted to give up. And they're saying that you need to stand your ground and protect what you have created. And have courage and believe in yourself over this situation. Excuse me. Lemon and water helps the throat. On Sunday, you've been given a water card. And this particular water card is the Five of Water. And it speaks of some of you have been dealing with something in your life and you're feeling that things have not turned out the way that you had wished they were. And you're actually not seeing a positive in any of this situation. So they're saying you're looking at it, you've kind of thrown your hands over your head, you're giving up, and it's like spilt milk, and nothing's going to make this better. I tell everybody, do you know how easy it is to wipe up spilt milk? It's gone. Now, at the end of the week, I added that one oracle card to tie in this reading. And the particular oracle card is the Notice the Signs card. And I'm going to read this to you, Aries. The Notice the Signs card says, yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. So some of you have actually been praying and asking for something important to happen in your life. It says that they're around you and that they drop little signs for you to know that they're around you, to know that you need to know that you're not alone and that you are protected and that they're aware of what you're asking from them. And these things can come in the form of feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. I hope this reading brought you some insight and some enjoyment to your week, Aries, and I thank you again for tuning into my channel. I leave you with another quote, and that quote today is, don't close the book when bad things happen in your life. Just turn the page and begin a new chapter. I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a tremendous remainder to the day and a wonderful, optimistic week ahead of you. I do have a website, and if you should desire a private reading with me, I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can and schedule you in around my other appointments. And the website I have is www.BrendaTarot, spelled TARO.info. I hope to see you soon, and I want you to know, Aries, I will continue to stand in the circle of light for you, my friend.